Hello everyone and welcome. On this devlog we are going to start by looking at the recent improvements I've made with the controllers. I've arranged them all into their own category. That makes the project a little bit more tidy and everything works the same. As you can see, there are the mountains and the terrain is the same, but there is something new. If we happen to build a mountain piece, instead of having the mountain, we now have this ghostly transparent image of the mountain. That means that this is a job that can later be completed by a character, and that is what I'm going to be working on next, the character. So I've just completed the code for my character, and I've completed the part of the code that handles the data layer, and I've also finished the code that handles the visual layer. And as you can see, there's some comments there. That's because I'm testing right now. And right now, if we run the game, there's gonna be a character in the middle of the screen, and he's a little dumb caveman, and he stands on top of every tile, even if that tile happens to be a mountain. And the purpose of that caveman is to build the mountains and everything else. And as you can see, the character is one and a little bit higher than one block, and that's because I wanted to do so. And what I'm going to be working on next is the ability for this character to go on and build the mountains, or to do the jobs that I have already done. Well, I've started working on the actual AI for the character, and right now if I queue up a job, or if I happen to go on and build a mountain, the character will ignore everything else and he will move to that spot and actually build the mountain. There are some things that aren't very good about this. Particularly, I don't want my character to go and be no clipping everywhere and building everything. And right now the jobs don't have a time, so it just auto-completes them. It just goes there, ignores everything and completes the job. Is like the best builder in the world. So what I'm going to be working on next is the ability for my character to stay in a job for a specified amount of time. So he will need, I don't know, let's say 2 seconds to complete that wall build, and he will go into the wall, stay there for around 2 seconds, and he will complete it after the time. And I want to be working on a pathfinding, so we just don't go and no clip everywhere, he has to pathfind around. So I will be using A star for that, and that's what I'm going to be working on next. So I will see you on the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you do, please consider subscribing.